Hello, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Update 8, currently in early access, but we are waiting for 1.0 that is coming out this year. I am, as always, Drawing Chaos, and welcome back to what I would like to call my little R&D section. Because I like building stuff randomly, and this nice little creative mode that they added in here is just so much fun just to test things out and see how it goes. But speaking of testing things out, do you like 4K, Ultra HD, widescreen edition? Because I believe I'm probably the only person who decided to do this, and I don't know why, but I thought this was kind of cool. So I have a ultra widescreen monitor and all that, so I decided to start recording my game as such. Check out these nice little sections that I put in here to just kind of show off what it's like. So if you're wondering what those black bars on the screen are, well, this is it. Now, I would love if all you gave me some feedback on what you think of this, and if you prefer if I go back to the original, 1920 by 1080 full HD like everybody else does, or if you prefer this way, let me know down in the comment section because I'm really interested in what you all think. Is this a cool section, or is this kind of like a big pain in the butt? By the way, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach 10K this year, and with your help, I think we can do it. Now onto the meat and potatoes of the video. See, this is a brand new world. As you can tell, I have no blueprints. I have not even changed the colors. Most of the colors I've just been using the gunmetal silver on this. Nothing too fancy. But I have everything over here because I want to test out some unique things. And today, I want to test out building doors. See this beautiful door right here? I like it, but I don't like it. Because we need other things that we can use in different aspects. Like, let's say I want to put it on a corner. It's going to be for a fancy building. Let's say I want to use it for some other stuff. And there are different ways that I can go about this. For this one right here, if I put H and then I kind of move it off to the side here and there, I can kind of get it just a little bit off. But as you can see, the way that it goes, there's like a few different ways to go about this. And one of the things that I do not want to do is see how it kind of like clips into each other. It kind of looks weird and I don't like that. So what if let's see, hold it, and then, so if you hold Alt, you can do one tick, but I'm going to go for just one regular one. So right like that. I mean, that's a little bit better, but maybe if I change the material. Let's change up the material and see what we got. Okay. Okay, so that's not too bad. The concrete, not so much, but when you switch it over to, I don't know, whatever you want to call that, metal? It's not even metal. But when you switch it over to that, that's another option. And then there are beams that I can put in there, and then they can kind of, like, hide it. Oh, what I can do is I can hold, like, one tick and kind of just go over, and then up two, and then it's kind of in the middle right there. So there are ways of hiding the stuff that's in there if I wanted to just kind of have it that way. And it makes the door look a bit smaller and more manageable, I guess is the best way to put it. But that's what I would be thinking. Something like that. Something simple. And then I can put some other walls in its place over here. And that would be like a big entrance. Like maybe I just want it always to be open or something like that. And it does blend in quite nicely. It's not too bad. Maybe put a little... Oh. Oh, God. That's going to be annoying trying to get this in the right spot. What if I get it, like, down further? Oh, and then I can put one in the middle, and it's still... There we go. Now, if I wanted it to be just a bit lower, it's a smaller, lower door. I want to see if I can get rid of this, like, piece that's on the bottom. Unfortunately, I can't hit it. Alright, let me see if I can get rid of this, then. Alright, let me delete these two side pieces like that. Then I can put this here. Hold H, and then move it one way. Hold H, and move it another way. That's not too bad. Why does this middle piece look off? Oh, the middle piece looked perfectly before because I had it lower down. Now because I have one on top of the other, it kind of looks a little weird. Eh, well, let's try a different door. Let's see what else we can do. So, let's put this one over here. Hold H, and then we'll move the next one off to the side. And, ooh, I kind of like leaving that little gap right there. Alright, let's do this one over here and make a gap on the other side. So now it's like a small opening in the center. And I kinda could have... Wait a minute. No. Something like that, and now it looks like multiple different openings. So, alright, so I'm gonna put some glass in here. What's the best way to do this? Hold H, and then we'll move this a couple over, right like so. And now the one place that has the opening in the center will stay open, but the rest of it will kind of, yeah, kind of be closed off to like glass. So it's like windows. Alright, that's kind of cool. I do like it. But then the other problem would be extending it out into, say, what's it called? Into, like, the rest of the wall. So if I did this and put it here, I'd kind of get rid of it. I wonder if there's a way around that. Ooh, no, because we're going to have to use the bigger ones then. These things are really good if you have, like a little section right there. Like, as long as you have, like, a 2-meter one, that is, like, it fits perfectly. Okay, so that's not too bad. So then it's, like, a nice opening with glass and everything. Ooh, I got this. Check this out. So we'll turn these sideways, and we'll go for the full 4-meter one. And then, like, let's say you're making, like, a business and you want, like, kind of like lighting on there. Alright, so the best way is to press H to hold, and then we're going to do one tick over. And then what I'm going to do is once I get all these in here, I'll just change the color on it. So it'll look like more of the front of like a clothing store or something like that. Depending on how you want to look at it. It's not too bad, not too bad. Actually, the good idea is going to figure out what color to put in here. Alright, get rid of all that. And then we're going to just change the background color to one solid color. So let's try red, emission 3, glossy. Maybe a different color. What if we do like a dark blue? Because that's not too bright, but it also has a good shine to it. Alright, not too bad. I guess depending on what kind of base color it is, you guys can just change it up to whatever you think looks right. Ah, it does leave a little gap on there. I wonder if there's a way that I could get rid of that little bit of gap that's just kind of sticking in between the sign and the wall. Yeah, something kind of a beam. Maybe we'll go with beams? Beams are the answer to everything. The only problem with putting this beam here is it kind of gets rid of, like, the detail that we have from the concrete wall. So probably get rid of that, but let's see if I can get this in place. H, and one tick over. Alright, does that hide it, or does it show it off? Okay, so that's not too bad. Alright, yeah, there we go. So what we could do is we can kind of put these over here. And they would be like the backing to it. So if you wanted to add more detail, but you didn't want to have it look like it's off, I guess is the best way to put it. What if I use the silver one, though? This one's definitely a more interesting one because you can either put it sideways like this, or you can turn it the other way, and then it looks like there's a channel in place for it. Of course, you just got to make sure that it fits perfectly. Okay, the silver one kind of looks much better. But that's pretty much up to you. I would say on this one, it's dealer's choice on it. Because sure, you can change the color on those. But the metal one does have more detail. So that one I'll leave up to everybody else on what they would prefer for it. I mean, would it look good with the topping on it? And then we'll just drag this one, come on, drag this one all the way across. Yeah, just go all the way across. Yeah, so depending on what kind of door you want, I mean, this is an option, but, you know, it's really going to be, like, dealer's choice on what they prefer. Alright, and on to the next one, where I kind of want to put it on a raised platform. Where is the piece I'm looking for? There we go. So this thing is not as high as a regular 1 meter one, so we can go on there. And then if you ever want to make stairs, you can just put another one on top of there. H to hold, and then we're going to do it 1 tick back, because 2 ticks back is not very good. The only problem is you can't build a whole bunch of these at a time. You have to do it one at a time because it's hard to just kind of click the right spot, which kind of sucks. But if you ever want to make stairs, they're really easy now. And then every time you just press H, and then you just kind of do, you know, however many ticks back you're going just for the next level. And let's drop down, and then as you can see, it works perfectly. Da, 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 da. Hooray! So, yeah, let's say I want to make this raised up, and I need a little bit of stairs, so we'll delete this. And then I'm going to switch to a rounded corner. And then we're going to just put this up here. And now I'll have some fancy rounded stairs because everything needs to be fancy. I mean, that's the whole point of this. I wonder if I can do something special. Alright, what if I hold... Oh, yeah, that's right. So if you ever hold H on something that's diagonal, it kind of messes with it really bad. Nah, we'll just go and we'll do the... What if I did on here? Oh, then I'd have to put all that stuff all back. Not worth it. I could have done it a different way, but because I didn't set it up that way ahead of time, we're just gonna do it this way. Okay, so a couple stairs here. Come on. It's so hard to hit that edge. But there we go. And then all I just need to do is put in, where is it? And now if I, yep, go a little bit over here, right here. There we go. So now I got some nice rounded stairs up at the front. So this is a raised platform, so to speak. And then I would just need the 1 meter one down here in the front. And this would be perfect for, let's say, if I want a border on here. Now let's change up the material on it. See what looks good. I mean, metal's not too bad. But, so check this out. If you have, what is it, the full 4 meter wall, and then you switch it over to metal, it'll have that black line on there, and it'll add in like a little extra detail. And if I'm building in concrete, this is what I'm going to want, that 3-tone going forward on there. Yeah, but that's the 4 meter one right there. And then let me change this up to, there we go. That's not bad, but I also like, there we go. So now the dark and the light kind of really reflect off each other. I think that looks really cool. So that'd be cool for like a nice raised platform, but we still need the door. That's the whole purpose of this. Alright, let me... Oh, that's right, I have this on like the weirdest section. Alright. I bring it forward and bring it over, and there we go. Centralizing it. Centralizing it? Centralizing? Words are hard, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and then we can bring this one over here. And bring that one over there. Let's extend this out. Extend out the, whatever you want to call it, the border that I have over here. And then there, now I got some room in there. I could put the beams in there like I did before, but I want to do glass walls. Okay, so that right there, that's even. That'll give us like glass walls as if they're kind of something on the side. Not too bad, not too bad. The only problem is trying to figure out what to do for the top part of it, because you don't want it to just go straight up and then flat over. So what if... Alright. Alright, that's definitely too tall. We'll do the, you know, the 4 meter one. And there we go. Then I can just put one of these on each one of these. And that looks pretty good. Almost. Yeah, there's the only problem right there. That little overlapping part. See, that's the thing about clipping stuff into each other. Although you can make it look pretty cool, you gotta worry about how it's gonna clip in there and what's gonna show versus what's not. Alright, so if we put this in here, maybe I should move it one over. Alright, there we go. I'm liking that. I'm thinking that's pretty good. Now, you could do this in a realistic build setting. Like, let's say you have exactly what you want to build. Like, a spot for it and, like, how big the building is. But I just like kind of like practicing and seeing what I can build and then utilizing it later, because maybe I'll figure out an aspect of it that I wouldn't normally see in a specific build. Ooh. You know what it needs? It needs signs, though. Everything needs signs. What about this one? Maybe a bigger one. What if we go really big? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I don't know if that's considered too big, but definitely looks cool. And then, let's see. I think it's all the way down at the bottom. Yeah. The easiest one to delete everything on here. And then we'll change it up to... Ooh, if we do a vertical, it'll turn into a horizontal. Or is it horizontal that'll turn into a vertical? One of those. One of those. And then we need to pick 2 different colors. Definitely a dark and a light. What if we just go with the red and the blue and see how that goes? Just to test it out. Ooh, okay, I chose the wrong angle on that. There we go. That one's better. But we need to change up the colors to something less, like just a hint of blue. If we leave it like a hint of blue, there we go. Maybe the other direction, though. So I'll make this really blue and then just have a hint of red. Okay, Okay, not too bad. There we go. And this would be like a, I don't know, a big fancy building or something like that. But, you know, this is kind of fun. I like it. And then this one we definitely wouldn't do solid color. We try to just mess with something and come up with an idea. And then we would end it by changing the color to a nice bright white. And maybe make it a little bit brighter. There we go. Danger! Proceed with caution. But yeah, that's going to be it. I just thought this would be really cool just to test out a couple different, you know, styles of doors. If you like what you see, don't forget to give it a like, you know, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff so we can hit those big, beautiful milestones. But if you want to see me build certain stuff or just play with the blueprint machine, I will be saving all the blueprints to the Discord. So the link in Discord, or Discord's in the link, or whatever is in the comments section. But yeah, I think this is pretty good, you know, a couple different ideas that can be used throughout your base and change it up too, you know, see what you can go for, you know. It's all a bunch of fun. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful day. Bye!